They all say they need money, but they really don't. You know, of course they do, but they don't. The main thing that I focus on is trying to get them into shelter somewhere in another area, or I try and get them into a detox. The rules of the game, as I call it, the panhandling game, you're not allowed to be within so many feet of an ATM. You can't block an entrance. You can't stand in their path. Keep a minimum amount of change in the cup, just where it makes noise. If they step off the curb to take the money, that's where they're breaking the law. It's a game out there. It's a serious game, but it's a game. And the guy that figures out the rules is the guy that's going to keep winning every day. The street outreach is you go out and you talk with the guys out on the street, and you just kind of like become their friend. You try and get them, you try and build a trust with them, because they don't trust a lot of people. And usually after you're out there for a while, you get to know them. You know, you can say, hey, would you like to change your life around a little bit or something, or this or that, or do you think you have a drug and alcohol problem or whatever, and you start talking to them about the next step, and then you offer them a ride to wherever that next step is. Some people say I'm nuts for staying so close to a problem that was mine, but it helps keep me centered, and it helps me remind me where I can go back to as if I was to drink or use again. I mean, I wasn't street homeless, I was shelter homeless, but a lot of them know me. I have the addiction background. I've lived in the misery they've lived in. I just try and tell them I know where you're at in your head, you know. I mean, they can relate to me. They don't really have anywhere to store stuff like me and you do. I try and collect up certain things and go hide them places, go wash them. Some money is my own, some money is the organization's. The organization draws a line at where they help at, and it's due to the fact that that's the way it has to be. Some of it is just stuff that I do that I made a judgment call. It's the human factor gets involved. You have to be able to go home with a clear conscience in your mind that I did the human thing to do. Just because I work for an organization doesn't mean I'm not a person. It's still personal to me.